Okay, so thanks very much for joining me, Mr. Andrew Darnton, or Darts as you're affectionately known. It's great to have you here. We're going to do a little interview, just a few questions about you and how things are going at Horndean. So, first and foremost, we're around the halfway point of the season now. We've just passed the halfway point. How would you assess the performance of the team so far?
It's been very challenging, to be honest, Alex. Just in terms that I come in at the beginning of the season, it's a completely new team that we've had to put together and build. And with that, takes time and patience in finding the right combinations and balance and the right type of systems and the right players that complement each other. So it's been challenging. It's had its ups and downs. And I think, we are quite a young team compared to other teams in the league. We have limited funds available. So with that, immature, well, not immaturity, wrong word to use, but with that naivety comes a little bit of inconsistency with young players and decision making. But on the flip side, I've seen them grow over this period of time, not just as footballers, but as young men as well. So we're still, trying to find that balance and push forward. I mean, we are competitive in games. We blow hot and cold at times, and if we can get rid of that inconsistency, I feel that will make obviously us better and then players better individually.
So, you mentioned quite a few challenges that you've experienced so far. What would you say the biggest challenge has been? Is it those bringing those young players in, or is it something else?
Yeah, no, it's bringing those young players in and trying to get that balance. We try to bring a few extra experienced players in. It's not for the want of trying, but obviously there's lots of clubs around our area and we're all fishing from the same pool, and a lot of them have got bigger budgets than us, and money talks at the end of the day. But just in terms of the challenges with the young players, they've been brilliant. I've seen them grow, and I think 1 or 2 years time, a lot of them are going to step up and play step two, step three football easily. So and it's good from our side of things as a management team to see that in progress. Obviously, with that, you have to be patient with them because they're going to make mistakes. So, but we've given them a platform which they understand and we understand, and we sort of get them to grow together as a team to make us better overall.
Of course, we're hoping for some really good times going into the second half of the season. But would you say you have a particular highlight of the first half?
Um, I think we're one of those teams that, as I said, we blow hot and cold. There is lots of highlights when we play well as a team. That's good. We've been on a little run of form around Christmas. Unfortunately, the weather has put toll to that. And that was pleasing. We started to gel together a little bit, and stuff we've been working on and training is starting to sink in. So I'll say that those are the highlights so far this season.
So, I mean, you mentioned it has been challenging, and it's a tough season. It's a very tough division. Do you feel like you've got the team, the coaching staff, everybody around you that will be able to achieve the aim of remaining in the division this year?
Yeah, I think everyone's pulling in the same direction, which is really important. We're 8 points adrift at the moment in the safety zone. 15, 16 league games left. Yeah, I think it's achievable. The players think it's achievable. They show good attitude and application. Put the hard work in, and yes, to answer your question, I think we can do it.
Fantastic. I think that's what all the Dean's fans want to hear. You've got a bit of new blood in your coaching staff, obviously, as well as players on the pitch. How has that helped you this season?
Oh, that's been great. I'm new to the management team this year. As I said, obviously we've got a couple of coaches in. Jack's coming as well, and he's been a breath of fresh air. He's helped from the analysis side of things and the coaching side as well. And we've all gelled together really. And especially within non-league, you need as many helpers and as possible, for want of a better word. And we're all on the sort of same wavelength, and we want to try and achieve the same goal.
Fantastic. So just a little bit of insight into yourself. Obviously, it can be tough being a coach at non-league level. How do you balance, sort of your work with the football club with work and family life outside of that?
Yeah, well, as you can tell, I'm a little bit grey now, so I've done it. I've done it for many, many years. So I've been fortunate over the years where I've had flexible employers, and I've got a good family around me. I've done football, as I said, all my life, so they know no different over the 30 odd years, 40 years that I've been doing it. But yeah, I can imagine. Well, I know how it is. Finding that balance can be difficult, but it takes huge commitment and dedication. And I admire everybody within non-league. I remember back in the day, when I played, the structure's a little bit different than the leagues now. It's a little bit more diluted, but I used to go to places like Burton Albion and Kings Lynn on a Tuesday night, leaving at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, getting back 2, 3 in the morning to be up for work at 7 o'clock the next day. So yeah, that's never going to change, unfortunately. And we have players from all different walks of life and different types of jobs, so we're understanding from that side. But they're great. They try and get to every single game and committed from that side of things. So yeah, it's part and parcel of non-league football, Alex.
Oh, fantastic! And finally, there's obviously a very, very strong, passionate core support at Horndean. Going into this second half of the season, it's going to be a tough road. Do you have any message for those fans?
Well, first and foremost, they've been brilliant with their support. Week in, week out, home and away. And as you say, there is a core balance there. Of various ages as well, and we fully appreciate that. Not just the management staff, but the players as well. And our aim is to stay up. And I think it's to give it a bloody great go to make that happen. With everybody being on the same page and just continue with their support. I know we have good days. I know we have bad days. We're trying to get that consistency, and once we do that, you'll see an improvement from that side of things.
Oh, fantastic. Well, it's been fantastic to chat with you. Good luck for the rest of the season, and thanks very much.
Thanks, Alex. Much appreciated. Cheers. Bye-bye.